Marilyn, what a Who the hell are you?
Hello, Miles. So nice of you to see us. May I introduce Howard D. Doyle of Doyle Oil?
I'm goddamn pleased to meet you. Marilyn here, she says you're the best. Says you're aces.
Well, thank you, Mr. Any relation to John D. Doyle of Doyle Oil?
Oh, you must be talking about Grandpa John. My papa's John D. too, the deuce we called him. You know, kind of the rebel of the family. But they knocked off that whole John D. routine when they christened the little yours truly here, and Grandpa nearly had a stroke. He did have a stroke, but that was later during the labor activity in '52. The government stepped in. They called it mediation. Well, he called it incipient communism, you know, and of course that's when he had his stroke. But golly, the whole left side of his body is useless as tits on a boar hog. He lingered in a vegetative state
well,
for years.
That is fascinating, Mr. Doyle. What say we have a seat?
See? Yeah, Marilyn's had me running up down Rodeo Drive all day long, kind of hit and run shopping, you know, take no prisoners, force march kind of thing. And my God, my dogs are barking. We started out at this little old place right off of Wilshire there.
It's been quite a day.
Pewter things.
But anyway, Miles, I know you're busy and you charge by the hour, so I'll get straight to the point. Howard D. and I are planning to marry.
Well, I suppose that congratulations are in order.
Well, thank you, Miles. You know, the urge to wedlock and form a lasting monogamous bond, sanctified by ritual, it's pretty near universal. As a matter of fact, it might be of some interest to you, being in a related business. Even you indigenous Americans, I believe it was your Cree, used to slip off in the Wigglewog.
Here because I've learned through bitter experience that when it comes to matrimony and law, you are the very best. And as you are well aware, my previous marriage ended in an unjustified stain upon my reputation. My motives were impugned. I was slandered in court. I was painted a harlot.
Oh, honey, you ain't no harlot.
Oh, yes, honey. So it's my desire to remove any trace of suspicion from the mind of my dear Howard Doyle.
Oh, honey, come on.
I wish to execute a prenuptial agreement.
And I'm dead set against it. I mean, just anti the whole deal.
Howard's lawyers prefer it. I insist upon it.
No, damn lawyers. No offense to the present company or anything. You know.
Now, is it my understanding that the Massey prenup has never been penetrated?
That is correct. Not to blow my own horn, but they devote an entire semester to it at Harvard Law.
Now, they got a hell of a school up there. Ain't no doubt about it. We donated that Doyle building up there here a while back. Now, I myself went to Texas A&M. I'm an Aggie.
Business?
Tight end. And I had a fair amount of success against a split T defense. You see, when they line up symmetrical that way, it allows me to button hook and, you know, do a down and in, up and out, and different things, post pattern every now and then. You know, tight ends don't really.
Just
generally run a post. But if the QB calls it, hell, I'm ready.
Interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you both understand what it is you're asking. The Massey prenup provides that in the event of a dissolution of the marriage, for any reason, both parties will leave it with what they brought in and earned during. No one can profit from the marriage. The prenup protects the wealthier party. Without it, that party is exposed. A sitting duck.
Not a hell of a lot of romance in that.
No, sir, there is not. No romance. More to the point, no wriggle room. So, are we sure that this is what we want?
Absolutely.